The Associated Press reports that a man was beaten with hammers. Can anyone say Super Smash Brothers? Oh boy, what a way to start a video. Anyway, the New York Times reports drug to stop heroin deaths is more costly. Wait a minute. Isn't heroin illegal? Isn't it banned? But yet, they are thinking about a drug to cure heroin deaths, which means people still do heroin, even though it's banned. That doesn't solve anything. Won't work with this, and it won't work with guns either. Massachusetts Democrat rules out 2016 run. Deval Patrick, the state's first black governor, puts to rest speculation that he had his eye on the White House. That may be one out of two things he has outed. I'm not so sure if he came out of the closet and admitted he's gay. Either way, good riddance, you fruitcake. Didn't you release a convicted rapist? Do us all a favor and get shot. I was listening to Rush Limbaugh when he announced that Sony got hacked. The employees came to work in the morning to find their computers shut down. When they went to go turn them back on, all their emails were gone and everything. Now, theory number one is that North Koreans did it in spite of the movie that has Kim Jong-un assassinated. Another theory is that a group called GOP, Guardians of Peace, did it. And that makes me think that Islam is involved. You know it's a religion of peace, right? At least that's what the liberals try to tell you. If you didn't watch the 2014 dog show, I have to tell you, I didn't either. But I do know the winner is a 4-year-old male bloodhound named Nathan. Now next year for the dog show, they're going to allow betting on the dogs to see who wins. And in addition, the losing dog is going to be Obama's dinner. He ate dog as a kid living in Indonesia, if you weren't aware of that. E-Online reports that Chris Rock hopes that Cosby claims aren't true. And to pull a page out of Captain Underpants, to make a long story short, they aren't. Reuters reports that back from holidays, U.S. students walk out over Ferguson decision. Like my dad says, they don't care if you show up or not. You're paying them, and that's all that matters. Extra $86 million for Texas border security. Lawmakers approve of a plan that will allow the National Guard to be gradually replaced by state troopers. Democrats concerned. Well, we lost Texas to the Republicans. No illegals coming in, no new votes. Chinese gay dating apps popularity. Blued has amassed, or should I say, a man asked 15 million signups. 3 million of them, outside China over 2 years. Sparks AIDS awareness. Everybody knows gays make up most of the AIDS cases, but, or should I say, but with 2 T's, now we spark awareness of it. Despite it being too late, just like Obama says illegal amnesty will hurt blue-collar workers. Well, it's too late. And the 34 million illegals he wants to send over here the next couple of years isn't going to help the problem he's sparking awareness to us about. You know, as a kid in the 90s, I never acknowledged much about the president, what he did or didn't do. I didn't care about because I was watching Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry playing Crash Bash, and even in the late 2000s because I didn't watch Bush get elected, but I knew he was president. Ooh, so smart. Anyway, nothing he did fazed me because I didn't hear much about it. But now it's 2014, and all these news networks are talking about ISIS fighters crossing the borders, $50 million resort to illegals. ISIS seized our weapons twice. Never in my life have I felt so much disdain for a U.S. president, and it even pains me to say U.S. because we all know he's not from here. Fuck you, Obama. I want to see a bullet put through this guy's head so badly. I admire Omar Gonzalez. He knows years ago we fought against communism, socialism, tyranny, and this gay Muslim pussy is bringing it back, and Omar is not having it. Someone smash up all the roads in Washington and make all the cops go on extra duty to direct the traffic, then hire a bunch of prostitutes for the Secret Service, hire some pregnant women to accuse the bodyguards of being the father. Bam! Obama has no protection. Then Gonzalez would go in for the kill, and I would cheer him on. Obama is pathetic. Weak scum. There was a recent attack on Kenya, killed 36 people, and now U.S. is securing them after Islamist extremists attacked. Muslims excluded. I got that strictly from Yahoo News, where I got the story from. Anyway, moving on. 10 amazingly handy home uses used for lemons. The citrus fruit's sour power is helpful when cleaning windows, polishing furniture, and doing laundry. Fight stains. All you closeted gay men getting fucked by other closeted gay men can use these lemons to get the cum stains out of your asses. What to do if you're stuck at an endless airport line? Many passengers panicked when they were confronted by a 1.2-mile-long security check queue at Chicago's Midway Airport. It's very simple. Use your white privilege, and that'll get you straight to the beginning of the line. As soon as you say, I belong to the front of the line because I'm white, they'll probably have you arrested for hate speech, just like that guy who was being searched, and he made a joke, he said, relax, I'm not a Muslim. 4 surprising facts about AIDS in the U.S. today. The face of HIV/AIDS has changed immensely. New populations are at a higher risk, but no one's really talking about it. World AIDS Day. Remember that commercial about the chain of plastic water bottles being wrapped around the world twice and still not making up for the amount of trash we have on the ground? Well, you can imagine what they want for this. I'm getting breaking news. They want a chain of gay men that can wrap around the world so they can spark even more of an awareness about AIDS. Orono, Maine. A Maine court has awarded a transgender girl $75,000 in a settlement of her discrimination lawsuit against a school district, where administrators made her use a staff, not a student bathroom. She stood up for her transgender rights, but they made her use the staff bathroom instead of the student bathroom because they didn't want a female student who also stood up while peeing. Remains of King Richard III confirmed. There is overwhelming evidence that a skeleton found under a parking lot is that of the 15th century king. When Gabe Newell found about this, he wasn't really shocked because it's not Half-Life 3. You win some, you lose some. 8 businesses feeling love from the pot industry. Check out the organizations large and small making their mark, on the expanding marijuana business, from apps to hemp ice cream. Although there is one problem with that. How are you going to get weed that's fire when it's always gold?